Hi there. This is Let's Testify. I am a Jew, Ilumelu. Let's Testify is about real life stories, people's pains and gains, and the way people overcome the difficulties and adversities in their lives. Right here, we offer encouraging words and hope for the possibility of change, growth, healing, and the resolution for all their travails. This show delves into the innermost core of people's adversities. Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Let's Testify. My name is Aju Elumelu. Today's episode is about a loss of a friend. Sometimes the loss of a friend is as painful as the loss of a family member. But before we continue, go on our social media handle, Let's Testify. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube for the full episode. So for now, we're going on a commercial and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Let's Testify. If you're just tuning in, we're going to talk about the loss of a dear friend. And I am here to introduce to you M-Ayo, a young man who lost his friend. Come on, dear.
Hello, Auntie.
How are you?
Thank you.
You're doing okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, God. I heard you're going to... Yeah, thank you. I made it.
Wow.
As usual.
Awesome.
I made it. I heard that you're going to be serenading us today. You're going to be singing.
Okay. Well, I'll try my best.
Now, Ayo, I'm so sorry about your friend. I know that reading from you that it impacted you quite a bit.
Yes, it did.
Please let them know who you are fully.
Okay. So my name is Maya Kushomide, also known as M-Ayo. I'm a music artist from Nigeria, basically.
Yeah.
You know.
One and only country.
One and only
One
country.
and only Nigeria. Okay, talk to me about your friend.
Okay, so in May last year, I lost a friend. His name is Kubiat Okon. And you know, this guy went to the same university, so he just really found like a passion in pushing my music, like from nowhere. You know, it's like just my friend, go to class together. But you know, this guy just always hits me up like, yo, do we have a new song coming out? Do we have? So this was in the earlier years. So right before he passed, the year like 2019, we started working together. You know, as my A&R. A&R means artist and
Artist rep.
Exactly. So yes. Then you know, we just this day we went for a party. You know, like we organized it just to hang out with friends and everything. It was by a lake, so we camped out. This was in Cyprus, by the way. So we camped out, and so we're just chilling, you know, drinks, barbecue. Then in the morning, like everybody woke up, and you know, like we're in the middle of nowhere, so there's a lot of energy, you know. So we're like, oh, do you know what? Let's go take a swim, right? So like me and this my friend, we go in. So I had a floaty boat. So like I was on the floaty boat. The plan was, oh, just swim right behind me. If you need like a breath, just hang on the boat, you know. So he was swimming right behind me. So we basically went in together.
Was he a good swimmer?
He was a fair enough swimmer. Like he could definitely swim. So you know, we started heading towards like an island in the center of the lake, just to like catch a vibe. And yeah, so basically, I think he lost his strength and he ended up drowning before getting there. So yeah, there were like 12 of us on the shore right there. You know, it was really tragic because we were searching for this guy in the lake for over an hour.
Oh my
you know.
goodness.
So yes, it really hit the spot afterwards. Like at the moment, I didn't know how I felt. You know, I was still like, yo, this is unreal. Then when we got back to school, like to uni and everything, we had a memorial, we had all those things. So like it really dawned on me like how like fickle life could be, you know. So like woke up and sparked up so many other new things in me. So since then, I feel like it's a totally different M-Ayo because of this guy. So that's why he's my testimony, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was it from?
He was from Akwa Ibom,
Okay.
Nigeria as well.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. How did you break that news to his parents?
So yeah, once we got home, like we as a group, like his friends that his like dad knew, we all just called his dad and like just told him what it was. It was really, it was really rough, like on both sides. But his dad's like a really strong man, he encouraged us, told us to take heart, still focus on life and everything.
I was gonna ask, were you guys drinking?
Well, yes, we were, especially like for Kubi that day, like it was serious. Like the night before, like we were really lit, like we drank, we celebrated almost,
That is what young folks do. You guys try all kinds of pull all kinds of stunts. I don't understand that
you've
sometimes.
not even gotten the best part yet.
Oh, okay.
So right after this, after my friend passed, it drove me into like a different phase, like of like addiction, So right after he passed, like I needed to really like just subdue this anger and like, sadness, aggression, so many emotions just packed together, So yeah, that period was rough. I was really doing like a lot of things I wouldn't see myself doing, even like on a normal.
See, that is a problem that we're facing in Nigeria. Folks don't get counseled.
No, there's no counseling. Yeah,
no
that's true.
counseling, and then if there is counseling, it costs a lot. It costs a lot because what you went through, you needed to not. A lot of parents will not help you out in this regard. You needed someone to to talk to. And I was going to say what you said before. That after that, I know you're going to get into, because that's what young men do. If they don't have a place to let it out, they'll go and seek other stuff to put them through. Did you dabble into
some one or two different things,
like what? We want to hear it.
Like this is family still, So like I'll just say, I'll just say like like I tried some
weed.
Yeah, some weed.
Womanizing.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, you know what's funny? That period, I couldn't even womanize. Like my mind was really rough. Like yes, like that type of rough. But yeah, so like some psychedelic things, man. I just really needed my mind to be in a different place.
Right.
That kind of thing.
But that's what it is, that when you seek such stuff, like when you hold on to, when you don't do the counseling and you find a different stuff to hold on to, it'll take you to places where you're not supposed to go.
Exactly.
And then your life, because you're trying to, seek, counsel of stuff like that, there are times it boomerangs, because you take stuff like that and it's like, it boomerangs and you're never satisfied.
Yeah.
Because you try to
100%.
upgrade whatever it is that you're taking.
100%.
Today is going to be weed, tomorrow is going to be cocaine, tomorrow the next one is going to be, because your body will continue to crave for stuff like that.
100%.
And you're doing that because you need someone to talk to.
Yeah.
About the death. That death was sudden.
It was sudden. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
So-
And that is how. Was his body ever discovered?
Yeah, right there before we left the scene, like 3 hours after. So it was.
He just went under.
He went under. Like where they found him was like 3 miles away from where like we last saw him drown. That kind of thing.
But why did he not join your boat?
Like it was a one-sitter. So the thing is, he could have just like held onto my
Yeah,
boat
I
while
was
I
gonna
paddled.
say yes.
So I guess he just wanted to swim, And so it's a lake. The bottom of the lake could be mushy, So he might have gone down to like just jump back up, take a breath, and like just got stuck, something like that. That's kind of the occurrence that happened.
You're even lucky that you guys were not accused.
That is my testimony. Like I could have been taking that swim.
You could have been, exactly.
I could have been taking the swim. I could have been accused for like drowning my friend.
Yes, that's what I was.
We had to do a police statement and everything after, so it was really rough, But yeah, thank God. Like so, after that phase, I graduated, still in June of that same year, and I came back to Nigeria. And like when I came back to Nigeria, the important things in life, like just came back to me. Like all of a sudden, you know, like God came back into my life. You know, I started praying better. I started,
Awesome.
you know, then and like the friends, the company I was around, let's say
You
in
needed
Cyprus. Yeah, I needed to like just come back and remember who I was, like as me, you know, like background wise and all that. So yeah, I thank God for that happening, because if it didn't happen, I might just have felt like, oh, I'm graduated now, I'm back in Nigeria, same story, you know, let's keep going, like push music, do whatever. But like now there's a better direction, you know, in a sense. So yeah, that's kind of.
Yeah, I know. I read that, you know, somewhere, is it one of your parents is in the food business?
Yes. My mom is my everything, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all the boys, mama's
yeah.
boys. You're one of them. Every one of them is mama's boy.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is that she keeps you grounded.
She keeps me grounded.
Your mother is probably one
She's
that
a tough
keeps
one.
you.
Yeah, you know, she's a tough one. So she doesn't let me just let life happen to me. She tries to, you know, like nip it in the butt immediately. You know.
Okay, when you came back, I'm trying to get into your music now.
Okay,
so
fine.
tell me how you. Before we get into your music part, we're going on a commercial and we'll be right back.
All right.
Welcome back to Let's Testify. We're with M-Ayo. That's what he calls himself. But before you leave, we're going to know your real name. We've been talking about Ayo's friend, a man that he lost just suddenly, abruptly. It is painful. So Ayo, we want to talk about how you got into the music. At Cyprus, were you in music?
So I was.
Okay, you were already.
I was already, yes.
Okay, you were
I was
already
doing music
because
before Cyprus even. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like this has been a long time passion, like since a kid. You
Right.
know, been trying to be in the music scene even as a younger artist, like talking about like 10, 12. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. So since then I've been chasing this dream. So yeah, when I go back to Nigeria, basically I think that's where we left off. When I go back to Nigeria, I tried to like just rekindle all the relationships I had, you know, like I went seeking for everybody's like help, attention, which was good, you know, some positive, some negative, but after some time, like after I now calmed down from the whole like shakiness, you know, I learned that like I just need to like fix myself first, you know, pray, like have God do his thing, you know.
Right.
So yeah, that's where I'm at right now in my music journey, like I'm just having God do his thing, you know.
You see, that is one thing. A lot of times we try to struggling and trying to do it ourselves, you know. And God told us that seek ye the kingdom, everything else is going to be given unto you. And that is the truth. When you pull back and do a reconnaissance of yourself, an reconnaissance of yourself, and pull back and leave the rest to God. And you see how God will put you where you're supposed to be. Yeah. Like when I wake up in the morning, I just say, God, you know, I don't know what is going to happen today. Just, I'm holding your hand. Yeah, like I'm not going to plan ahead. I'm not going to do this, but I'm holding your hand. But what happened is that you gave God your time, you know, and sometimes bad things happen, but it helps to, you know, like seal us, to mold us, to give you some structure. Yeah. And if this didn't change you, what you went with your friend, nothing would change you, really.
Exactly.
Nothing would change you. And it showed you that life is just short. Life is short. And so I'm not going to let you off the hook. We're going to hear this music that you've been banging all through your life. Yes. Come on, let's get up.
Okay, then.
That's a short introduction. How I move, I didn't move a direction. Some of them did not drive in direction. Then I move with the direction. When I stand with the holy armor. Green, white, green, and the holy armor. That's my direction. In my sleep, I just my progression. So many things I feel do for you, my girl. Yeah, but I cannot lose myself. Yeah, I cannot lose myself. So many things that I feel do for you, my girl. But I can't lose myself. But I can't lose myself. Hold him down. He's
He's a bomb, he's about to blow. I think he heard the song on the radio. Yeah, hold him down. He's about to blow. Must have been this song on the radio. Never heard about him when it was really low. I want no time, no time's out. I'm on no time, and no time. Now my man blingin', stingin', Think I never let you when you're in your zone. Man like M-Ayo in my zone. Tell it bad man was poppin'. All I know is walk. I swear I'm trying to copy a foreigner, yeah. Cause I don't cry, be working. Talk about sacrifices. DJ don't change this jam, let's go. Living through the sufferings and the melodies, baby. Trying to see a fucking million before my eyes done bleeding. For the G's, for the memories, I'ma put a spliff up, yeah. Then I mix the Pepsi with the Hennessy. Hold him down. He's a bomb, he's about to blow. I think he heard the song on the radio. Yeah, hold him down. He's about to blow. Must have been the song on the radio. Never heard about him when it was really low. I want no time's out.
This music is off the chain. Please tell us the name of the music and when it's going to be out.
So this is Low Time by M-Ayo. It's going to be out on the 16th of December. Please watch out, go listen.
Awesome,
You know,
awesome. Thank you so much for watching Let's Testify.
Yeah. So my advice for everyone is going through what I'm going through is, just try to find yourself, stick to God. God has all the answers, and just stay alive, keep living, Thank you very much.
It's all about God. All about God. Thank you so much for watching Let's Testify. Goodbye now.
Testify.